This video is developed to educate and prepare for a potential on-campus emergency situation. It is part of York University's deep commitment to campus safety. The York Community Safety Department works closely with the York University community to ensure the safety of all York campuses. The department offers several safety resources and support, and this video is part of our community education and training program. There are 3 different ways you can respond effectively in an emergency situation: evacuate, shelter in place, and lock down. Evacuate. Evacuation means moving from a place of potential danger to a place that is safe. An evacuation will often be announced by the fire alarm. If a fire alarm is activated, stop what you are doing and listen. A fire alarm sounds like this. White ceiling strobes will also be activated as a visual cue for hearing-impaired persons, and they look like this. Once you are told to evacuate, gather only your personal belongings, such as your coat and backpack. Leave large or heavy items behind. Walk with purpose to the nearest exit. There's no need to run. Don't stop until you are outside the building. Answer your messages once you are outside. If you have limited mobility, stay in your current location if it is safe, or move to a safe location. If you are with people, one person should stay and another should evacuate. If you are alone, call security to let them know where you are. The elevators will not be available, so take the stairs. Let first responders, security officials, or emergency response wardens know where the others are still located inside. Once outside, move away from the building and proceed to the designated emergency assembly point. Wait for instructions from first responders, security staff, and emergency response wardens. Emergency assembly points are designed to be accessible locations a safe distance from the building, and where you can provide and receive information. For example, remain at the emergency assembly point until directed by security officials. They will let everyone know when it is safe to re-enter the building. Evacuate. If you are able to, evacuate the building. Move to the emergency assembly point. If you are unable to evacuate, stay in your location if safe, or move to a safe location. Leave large or heavy items behind. Let responders know of any persons unable to evacuate. Shelter in place. Shelter in place means finding a safe location indoors due to a hazard outside and staying there until you are given an all clear or told to evacuate. The York University Emergency Notification System will alert you to shelter in place by email. The York University Safety App, digital messaging screens, or the public address system. Move away from outer walls and try to put as many walls between you and the outdoors as possible and head to the lowest floor possible. The basement is an ideal location. Remain in this location until instructed by the emergency notification system or responding authorities. Shelter in place. Stay inside the building. Move away from outer walls and windows. Remain there until given the all clear. Warning: this portion of the video contains content some viewers may find disturbing. Firearms and weapon attacks are very rare occurrences in Canada, but sadly, they can happen. A lockdown gives you 3 different ways to respond to an active attacker situation. Run, hide, defend. Run. If you hear gunshots or think there is an active threat to personal safety, the best option is to get yourself away from the situation, but only if it will not put you at greater risk of injury. First, you need to consider your area. If you run, will it put you at a greater risk of injury? Or would it be safer for you to remain in your current location and wait for the attacker to move away before you continue? Once you have identified that it is safe, run. Move quickly and quietly, leaving your belongings behind. Do not stop. Just keep moving. If you see others, warn them of the situation and insist that they come with you, but don't let their indecision slow you down. If you can, try to stop others from entering the danger area, but only if it doesn't put you at greater risk of injury. As soon as you have reached safety, immediately call 911. Once security has been alerted, they will call 911 and send an emergency message through the York U Safety app, along with other means of communication, including email and text. Run. If it is safe to do so, plan your escape route and run from the threat as quickly and quietly as possible. Leave your belongings behind. Warn and help others if possible. Call 911 once you reach safety. Hide. If you are unable to run to safety, then hide. Find a secure area and seek cover. Lock or barricade the door if possible. Turn off the lights. Stay quiet and silence or turn off your electronic devices. The best hiding place from an attacker will have a physical barrier that separates you from them. Don't shout for help or do anything that might give away your hiding place. Do not open the door for anyone. Hide. Find a secure place. Lock and/or barricade the door if possible. Turn off the lights and close blinds. Stay quiet and silence your phone. Do not open the door for anyone. Defend. If you find yourself cornered and cannot run and you cannot hide, your last resort is to defend yourself. While very frightening to imagine, you might have to do whatever it takes to save your life. If possible, you need to take the attacker by surprise. Use objects in your surroundings to throw, hit, or disarm the attacker. If you can, attack as a group and be as loud and as aggressive as possible. Even temporarily incapacitating the attacker may give you a chance to get to safety. Defend. When cornered, try to surprise and take down the attacker. Improvised weapons that could distract or disarm the attacker. And attack as a group when possible. When police arrive, their priority is to locate and apprehend the attacker. Their weapons will be drawn. They will not stop to help the injured. The police may not know what the attacker looks like and will approach everyone with extreme caution. Do everything that they tell you to do. Stay calm. Don't make any sudden movements or gestures that may be perceived as a threat. Keep your hands visible at all times so police can see that you are unarmed. Although firearms and weapons attacks are very rare, they do happen, and having a plan will help you stay safe and could save your life. The most common response from people involved in such an attack is, "I couldn't believe it was happening to me." To increase your chance of surviving, be prepared for the possibility, and remember, run, hide, defend.